Group 1, welcome back. You chose this green bottle, and your card of choice is the Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. Wow. Gosh, that is so beautiful. I feel like there's something where you might be needing to go against the grain, or just be you, just be you. That's the message. Be you. For me, this is also a card of the throat chakra, like being able to express yourself. I love that this bird has a crown on there, being their own sovereign, like, yeah. And with the green, so I'm seeing, well, the throat chakra and the heart chakra. So it's almost like getting in touch with your voice, and what you need to say and speak up about is related to heart matters, maybe. And you've got the Queen of Cups showing up here. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure it's in beneath the deck, which is also a card of the heart. So let's see. Your main energy is the Page of Wands. You might be afraid. What I'm seeing here, Group 1, is there's a new beginning showing up with the Page of Wands there, with the Sing Your Own Song, Canary Spirit. It's like you need to shout something from the rooftops, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe you're needing to stand up for yourself and something, but there's a new beginning here on offer. And anyway, so new beginning, that you might be afraid of, with the page being in the reverse. It might be that you are needing to speak out about something that is making you fearful, with the Magician here showing up in what could work against you. You're afraid of the consequences of this thing, is what I feel. Working for you is the Temperance. Let's just put it up right. So Temperance, that's a card of Sagittarius. Yeah, so working for you is Temperance. It's for the next 2 weeks, I would say, is to have a mild-mannered approach. I feel, what I feel? The Ho'oponopono. Just say the Ho'oponopono when you feel afraid. Really, or send love to the situation. Send heart love, with the heart chakra here. Send love to the situation, and so that you at least enter it with a balanced and more harmonious feeling. So I'm not, there seems to be a situation that you're needing to speak up on. Your energy is the Three of Cups. So something to celebrate. Very interesting. So something that you want to celebrate, but you might be afraid of the consequences. Are you afraid to put something out there? Okay. To me, this looks like heart matters, where you are needing to speak up, maybe in a relationship or something, but perhaps you're afraid of the consequences. Now, the Three of Cups can also show up when there might be third party in a relationship, when there's some outside interference. Let me get that, clarify for that. This one jumped out. It's a Hermit. But there's something here about coming out, maybe. Wow, that could be what it is. You're afraid of the consequences of coming out or speaking out about something. That's what I'm seeing here, Group 1. Or you're afraid to let something out of the bag. Look at that, the Page of Wands showing up again. That is crazy. 5 of Coins. Let's put it up right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So there's this fear. like it looks like a new beginning on offer. It might be a relationship that's unconventional, for example, or maybe, given that this is your energy, maybe you are the one that's been in a third-party situation, and you know, maybe you have been having an affair. That's what I'm seeing here. Or there's something where you have, or there's some kind of other third party for some of you that you're afraid to speak up about, but there's almost like this need to speak up. Sometimes we are in relationships, and you know, like for me, that's human frailty. Those things happen, right? And maybe it's because you're not with the right person. I'm just saying that I think what I'm saying here is people have affairs for a range of reasons, sometimes because they're not with the right partner, or maybe they need a breath of fresh air, or whatever. And sometimes people are meant to be in multiple relationships, whatever, but there's a need here to, I feel, speak the truth. That's what I feel. But you must always do what feels right and safe for you, and maybe that's what you're afraid of. Now, that's for some of you. For some of you, I really feel like you are needing to speak up about, come out in some way. Now, come out can be to come out about your sexuality. Maybe you've been accepted in one way, and now you are revealing a different side, or a different aspect, or something different from what is expected of you. It could be coming out as, this is what I'm getting, launching something that you've kept under wraps, a project or whatever, and it's like, sing your song, group one. Sing your song of who you are. I'm feeling here as well, you could be involved in a creative endeavor that is, don't judge it. Like, let's say you are doing artwork for yourself even. Just, it's almost like have a heart-centered approach. Just enjoy your process instead of judging it. It's something like that going on. And I think with the Magician and the Five of Coins, there's this fear of being outcast. There's this fear of being outcast. That's what it is. Working for you is the Temperance with the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is about balance. Well, it's a two. It's about finding balance. It can be about feeling unsure, but it's working for you. So I think it's about saying that if you open your eyes, you will see that that you do have a choice, that you can speak up. I'm seeing so much blue there, throat chakra stuff. So what I'm feeling for you as well is, take this concern to bed with you instead of worrying about it. Take it to bed. Maybe write quickly when you go to bed if you've been having sleepless nights about it. But what I would suggest is go to bed and put your questions in your journal and ask for guidance. And sometimes it doesn't come the next day, but if we open ourselves, you'll see the guidance will come about how to handle this. But I feel like you're being guided to speak up about something. It's time to come out. It's time to come out. And there's this defensiveness around you. Let me see. It comes with the Ten of Swords. Maybe you are needing to end something. You know, for some of you, there has been a betrayal. And for some of you, you're maybe having to speak out about a betrayal that you might have been seen to have betrayed someone. Sayonara is what I'm seeing. It's like, hasta la vista, I'm out of here, you know. It's like moving away from something that has felt like a lot of having to put up walls and stand up for maybe something that's had a lot of fighting. And then the advice is the King of Swords. Okay, I didn't even think about the King of Swords. There's this, the moon is this mystery. It's maybe lies and deception. And it's almost like it's time now to speak truth. The moon talks about mystery. And I feel like with the solar eclipse, because it's the sun, there's something that needs to be illuminated. I feel for you, Group 1, rather speak the truth than keep it hidden, because that can be destructive. And look at you, King of Swords. It's like brandishing your sword. The king is not afraid to speak the truth, because they are sovereign. You know, it's like it's your right, and it's to speak up for yourself, or to speak the truth on something. Now, I just want to say this thing about, if you're the one that's had an affair or having an affair or whatever, cut yourself some slack. It could just simply be saying that you are not in the right relationship, or there's some lesson in it for you to grow from. Maybe it's in speaking up for yourself. Maybe it's being in being honest with yourself. Do you know, affairs can be so destructive, and part of it is because of the lies that we tell ourselves and others, but also in the hurt that we can cause. But we are human, and maybe our honesty can be more healing than destructive. So firstly, be honest with yourself. If it's a partner, kind of yeah, I feel like the speaking out, whatever the speaking out that needs to do, is like a process towards healing. Because look at this. This is not a tarot card, but it's like the temperance. It is the temperance card showing up. It's one of the, it's like a filler card, like an, I don't know. Anyway, but this knight is walking, is marching towards this balance. It's almost like in speaking out, you liberate yourself, and you liberate yourself. You maybe liberate both parties, or whoever the parties are, depending on the situation, to move towards something that is more calm. Temperance is such a healing card. It's a card of healing and harmony. Gosh, I feel, Group 1, whatever is going on here, there's such a beautiful big lesson for you, and for everyone involved. But I mean, this is about you, right? Whether you see yourself as a perpetrator or a victim, let's just call that. There's so much that is here for you to learn. It's almost like you have this chance for a new beginning, through honesty, through speaking truth, and through confronting your fear of being outside, of being outcast, of being, yes, what is this fear here that you have of being the outsider? And sometimes that fear with the coins there is about money, like, let's say it's a marriage. You're in a relationship, you're with the wrong person, or maybe you have convinced yourself you love this person, but part of it is because of security, and that's such an understandable thing. But I feel like the lesson here is to confront that, and to be brave enough to speak out, because for some of you it's going to heal a relationship, and for others it's going to liberate the two of you. And I feel like when we are honest, there's more chance for us to heal. It's the lies that can cause the feelings of betrayal, and there will always be feelings of betrayal in relationships anyway. We can't help that, but we can start now to be honest. We can start now to mend fences. Do you know? There's something like that I see. That's for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you are being guided to speak up for your own little thing. Well, for others of you, you're on the other side of the coin. You are having to speak up in a relationship that might have been feeling oppressive. Although I see that this this is you. But for others, you are needing to speak up for yourself in a situation where you are not being celebrated enough, where maybe it's to believe in some project that you're doing. Maybe it's in just doing your thing, your creative projects with love. It's for some, it is standing up for a raise, for an increase, but for some way of you being acknowledged and honored. And you might be afraid that if you speak up, you will lose the hard-won rights that you do have. But I honestly feel like there's this need to speak up about something, to stand up for yourself. But I would say that the fear can be minimized by you working with temperance. I really feel temperance is important now, and maybe that ho'oponopono, or sending love to the situation, using the heart chakra. Wow, it's so important. The heart chakra and the throat chakra are so important. I see speaking up, but coming from a place of love, trying your utmost to come from a place of love. And sometimes it's simply in seeing the situation and sending love to it from your heart space, from your heart center. Energy is very powerful, and we can use it in constructive ways. I believe this, Group 1. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I really hope this has helped you. I send you lots of love in this quite special moment you are in right now, Group 1. And please won't you share your feedback with me? Sending you lots of love, and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Welcome back, Group 2. You have chosen this. Your card is Spider Spirit, Make Your Dreams Real. And you have this beautiful purple gin bottle, and it matches with the color on this card. Make your dreams real. It's like you are weaving some kind of dream, Group 2. So trust that. And you get purple. You've chosen purple, which is about your connection with your higher self, with spirit, with God. I feel like you're weaving a dream. Don't think that you're alone. You have so much that you can call on. You can call on your ancestors. You can call on spirit. You can call on your guides, your past loved ones, or however you see it. You are not weaving this dream on your own. You don't have to be alone. Beautiful message. With 4 of coins here in the reverse, I think that's saying the same thing. You don't have to feel like you are working on your own to create your abundance. I feel, with the 4 of coins, your dream might be about abundance. But let's see. At the center of your reading, you have the Page of Swords. So that's your theme for the next 2 weeks. It's about clarity, or speaking up, or let's see. Let me get a clarifier. Page of Swords. 6 of Cups. It's like something from the past. Maybe this is a long-held dream that you are ready to put out now, Group 2. A long-held dream that you are ready to manifest. Now, the 8 of Wands is showing up in your what could work against you. You know what I feel here is like this is a card of manifestation. It's about making real those things that we've put out there. It's in what could work against you. So I'm feeling like this is a long-held dream. Don't rush it at the end. You don't feel the need to rush now, because you're anxious now to get it out or to make it happen. You don't have to rush, is what I'm feeling there. With the 10 of Swords working for you, it's like something, a fresh new start, like the worst is over. I feel it's time for you to speak up about something. It's so funny because that's what Group 1's reading was about. something that has to do with the past, to speak up to. It could be writing something about your past. Maybe you're writing a memoir or something. It's like the time is ripe now, because that is leading to a lot of healing. The page is small, but look how mighty and big their sword is. They are able to wield this big sword because they are divinely guided, I feel. So there's something you need to speak up, like put it on the table. I think that is helping you release something from the past that might have been destructive. You are full of love for something. So for some of you, this is about speaking up to a partner, or like declaring your feelings for someone, because there's so much love here and there's cause for celebration. And you also have the King of Cups. So cups and cups, there's a lot, and with the Six of Cups there as well. Let's see. Let me get clarifiers. 9 of coins, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more for the page, for this Hanged Man. So yes, I feel like the solar eclipse is for you, helping you move on from something, speak up about something that's to do with your past. It's like you've watched for a long time. Maybe you've been you've had your eye on someone or something and you've just observed, and now it's time for you to move, I feel. But you don't have to move fast. You've got the Knight of Coins here, as you can still go at a slow but steady pace, but it's almost like you do need to speak up to action. It's time for action, but it doesn't have to be fast action. It's almost like even a small action is important. Just as, it's almost like there's this saying now, I can't find it, something about when we act all manner of things, and I think I mention it a lot of times. It's like we meet spirit halfway, and even if we have a small action, that is like an indication of our commitment to this thing, whatever this thing is. Let me see. But it feels to me like it's time to move now, and on something from your past, a love, something that you thought was out of reach. Let's look at the 8 of Wands. You get the 9 of Wands. I think you've done a lot of work on this now. Now it's time for you to believe in it. Maybe you've done a lot of work on yourself so that you could feel worthy of this partner. And now it's time to communicate. Don't stay quiet, I feel. Ace of Cups again. Wow. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Gosh, so much going on here. And you have the 4 of Cups beneath the deck. Let's see. So, if this is something that you are needing to speak up about, let's say you want sabbatical at work. If you don't speak up for it, no one's going to give you it. But if you do speak up about it and you don't get it, you can make decisions about that. Likewise, in a relationship. Maybe you've watched a relationship for so long and you've not spoken up because you're afraid of rejection. But once you speak up, either you get rejected or not, you can act on whatever the outcome is instead of staying stuck. right? So that's the feeling that I'm getting. Whatever it is, if it's a writing project, you have to take the first steps. If you're doing a memoir, or maybe you are working on a film or whatever, I don't know, but you have to take the first steps in creating this dream, making this dream a reality. It starts with one step, you know. And what could work against you? If the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Hierophant. You need to be willing to go out of your comfort zone, I feel. Yeah. Well, and maybe this, and trust yourself, Really, I think you are being required to be brave. You've got this these red colors here, even with the Emperor. I think that you are being encouraged to make a move now. And what's working for you, Ten of Swords, is the end of a difficult situation and the start of new love. And this new love could, let's say if this is not about love, it's about a personal project, or you speaking up for a dream at work, or something that you've always wanted to do. Let's say you have wanted this holiday and it's been your dream from when you were little. Maybe you went there with your parents or something. It feels like something big. Putting money away every month is the start to you building that dream. It's that kind of energy. And doing that honors you. It gives you a new sense of love for yourself, because let's say you have been smoking, you give up smoking, and whenever you would have all that money that you would have put towards that, you're putting into this, and what that does for your self-esteem and your sense of self-worth is amazing, right? But I feel here with the Four of Cups showing as well here, it's the Ace of Cups being offered to you. It's like you make one step and Spirit brings a big step towards you. Let's say this is a love, you finally speaking out about how you feel about someone. You might not have realized that in your wildest dreams it could be so beautiful. So it ends this difficult situation of being alone and agonizing about this relationship, or it ends the agonizing because you free yourself to be with whoever, the one big true love, or you free yourself to learn about self-love. With the Ace of Cups here, this is your energy of the Two of Wands, of needing to make a decision. You'll want to make a decision, and I feel this is coming back to you believing in yourself, believing in your right to this. The Two of Wands is about wanting to explore, right? Wanting to go out there and explore. And for each of you, that is a different thing. But you are having to believe in yourself and to buck the system, buck convention. It's kind of like, I'm doing this thing. To hell with the consequences. That's what I feel is the energy here. You have the Three of Cups around you. You have the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Group two, I feel like this is walking away from the things that don't serve you and moving to the ones that celebrate you. So if in a situation you speak out and you're rejected, it opens you up to the things that are good for you. If you talk up for an increase, or you want the sabbatical or the dream job, and you are rejected, that frees you up to find that dream job elsewhere. Maybe not here, but somewhere else. But you are weaving some kind of dream for yourself. You are creating a wish. You are being guided to move towards a wish of yours. Group 2 is what I feel. The advice is the Knight of Coins with Judgment. Gosh, I love this. So there's this wonderful new beginning. I love the group 1 got the moon, you got the sun. It's like the solar eclipse is very powerful for you in matters of the heart. maybe you are learning something very deep about how strong you are in spirit, in terms of what a strong heart you have. And I don't mean your literal heart, I mean your spiritual heart. You are growing so much, I feel, through whatever the situation is. You have grown, and you are readying yourself for sunshine, for something beautiful. And with the judgment card, I feel you're being called. Move towards whatever this is, dear beloveds. Move towards whatever this is. Move away from whatever the past was that didn't work for you, towards this thing. Take that leap of faith. There's so much to be learned from it. Move towards that dream. Leave behind what needs to be left behind. Do it step by step. With the Knight of Coins here, it's about trusting the one step, and the trust. That one step leads you to the next, and trust your relationship with the divine, trust your relationship with spirit. You are not doing this alone. Whatever this thing is, just trust that every moment is divinely guided. For some of you, this is a love relationship. For some of you, it's a big a dream around your abundance, financial abundance. For others, it might be a private dream. It could be a writing project. It could be, wow, it's something beautiful, I feel. Something that is deeply connected to your soul and your soul's longing. But it's also helping you grow. Whatever comes from this, it's helping you grow. And maybe it's helping teach you about the trust in spirit. Gosh. Oh, look at this. You get the devil beneath that. It's a card of Capricorn. But the devil is about, the thing about the devil is in seeing the beauty out of the difficult times. So, and I feel maybe for some of you, this is you. Maybe you have for so long kept yourself trapped in your mind, in your thoughts. How could I? And you've worked through that. You've worked through this negative, destructive behavior or pattern. And you are now ready to take a leap of faith. Really, I think you've done a lot of that inner work. And you are being guided to take a leap of faith on something. Okay, group 2, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this has helped you. I send you lots of love on this journey, and I'd love your feedback, please. I would love to hear how this fits for you, and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Group 3, beneath the deck you have the Page of Coins. So, wow, new beginnings. Yours might be around finances. Your card is and spirit, time to collaborate. And it's it's like unity. Maybe you are moving into a partnership with someone. I feel it might be around finances or not finances, but stability maybe. At the center you have the Five of Wands. You might have felt the need to compete on something, but there's huge change coming. With the Five of Pentacles, you're afraid. Like group 1, I feel they're afraid of being left out of something. Okay, with the blue bottle here, this can speak about this could be to do with the throat chakra, and I see the green, the heart chakra. Like group 1, they had blue. The cards to me spoke about the throat chakra, and the bottle was green, which evoked the idea of the heart chakra. So you are like a flip side of that. Maybe you are needing to approach someone about a partnership. It could even be what I'm feeling is like reaching out to someone for a loan. Or to a bank or something, like partnering you, or getting an angel investor on something. I don't know, something like that. here you are feeling kind of conflicted. Let me see. Let me get clarity for that. It's like these guys are playing a dangerous game here. They there's something, maybe it's about you having felt like you're carrying a burden on your own because you're afraid of getting involved in conflict. Let me think about this. Maybe I need one more here. The 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands. Fighting over 9 of Coins. You see, and Spirit speaks about collaboration. And the 9 of Coins talks about standing on your own. So maybe you are conflicted about collaboration because you're afraid of that collaborations might lead to disappointment, to woundedness, because the danger there is that people will get stung. And infighting, you're afraid of infighting. Maybe you've been working alone for a long time because of that. But then it does lead to you carrying a lot of burdens. So maybe you are needing to find the balance between the two. When do I need to collaborate and when do I need to hold my own counsel? Group 1, Group 3. There's this fear of maybe if you speak out, you will... Okay. So maybe there is something that you are needing to partner with someone on, and you're afraid that if you speak up, not just the rejection, that you will be deeply hurt. That you could lose a job, or you could not get the finances, or that you might enter into a partnership that is financially will ruin you. Something like that you're afraid of. Maybe you've worked hard on something and now you're afraid that if you collaborate, you might be done down in some way. Let's see. I think you need to trust yourself here. I feel this, well, my first feeling when I saw Ant Spirit was not so much I feel like this is about working hard on something, and collaboration can mean getting the right people for the job. Getting the right people for the job. So like seeking out the right people, which the throat chakra could be, putting down in writing what you need and stuff like that. Let's see. What could work against you is maybe staying stuck, not doing anything because you're afraid of the outcome. You're afraid that you will get attacked. Let's say you want to approach a bank for financing. You're afraid of the outcome, you're afraid of whatever. Or you're afraid of investors because you think they might do you a dirty or something. That's what I feel. But this independence is important to you, I feel. And to me, with the 9 of Cups and the King of Coins, it's saying, yes, you have a right to your independence. So work for that, work towards that. So collaboration can still be, you can be in a partnership with someone where you both have independence. That's what I'm seeing here. It could even be love. But I feel like a big offer, big change coming. An offer coming. An offer maybe that you reach out for. With the Ten of Wands, it's like, I've got all this experience, but I'm taking on too much. So I can't even rest, you know. But there's also this fear of what collaboration brings. We'll see what we get in the advice. You have the Queen of Cups. I love this combination of the King of Coins and the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Capricorn, or like earth and air, earth and water. I like that nice balance. It's like you are this independent soul, but you're also a very loving soul. That's beautiful energy. So embrace both those, your practical nature and your warm-heartedness, I feel, in the next 2 weeks. I think that's very important. So you could see this as the practical steps, the writing a proposal, the sending an email, the speaking up about something, the presentation, whatever. And the green, the collaboration is the open-heartedness, is going into something with an open heart. Like group 1, sending love to that situation, so the best outcome comes, you know. But look at you, Queen of Cups is confident in their confident with being this watery being, confident with being kind and gentle, happy to be that person that gives love. This Queen of Cups is very self-assured. I love that, because they know that they are comfortable with these depths of emotion, with the water. It's beautiful. Please, this is what I'm feeling, is embrace this energy of your beautiful soul. Don't reject it. It's so important in the next 2 weeks, this loving nature. And I feel like that loving nature then helps you with the practical steps, because let's say if you want to approach someone for a loan or whatever, you go there with your heart open, but you send love to the situation. That's what's coming up for everyone, is sending love to the situation. I think that's so beautiful and powerful. I think that everyone's going through kind of powerful change here. You have the High Priestess in the reverse around you. Let me get the clarifiers for both. This is like a mystery. Maybe the High Priestess, you could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, you know, you could be one of those. Let me think. You know what I'm feeling here is like, what's so beautiful is that you are embracing the mystery. Is maybe something is being revealed to you through your bravery. Let me see. Maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised by if you might approach something and then an offer comes in. Big change. Let me see. Wow, I think you are going through a period of taking the bull by the horns. You are being guided to act and to trust yourself, and trust your practical nature, and trust your heart, that you are guided to do the right thing for yourself. I'm seeing this as a person weaving something, creating something. Around you is a lot of unsureness. It could be someone around you who is not sure. A fire sign, maybe an earth sign. Oh, well, there's earth, fire, and water here. You know what I'm feeling, group 3, is that you are needing to stand on your own 2 feet now. Really, you are needing to stand on your own 2 feet. There's something around you that you maybe need to stand up to or move away from. It doesn't have to be in a bad way. It's like something is constantly hidden from you. And almost like games played that, there's the Five of Wands, that you are not privy to. It's like you're an open book, but maybe someone else or something else is not, an organization or whatever. And maybe you are being guided to find collaborations that honor your independence. That's what I'm getting here. Weave your loom. A loom is the weaving thing, right? Weave your own coat of many colors, dear hearts. I love that. Think about that. What does that evoke in you? Like when I said weave your coat, when I said coat of many colors, I got a huge hit in my heart. So feel that. Gosh, just feel that energy and see what it says to you. And then with your advice you get, I do love that, by the way. Weave your loom, weave your whatever it is. Maybe you've got to create your loom first. Oh, dear group 3. Heart and head, heart and speaking, heart and practical, water and earth. Although I see everything now, all the elements. This is air, speaking, words, things to do with words, but in a practical way. Maybe you are needing to make very practical moves now. Okay, and what's your advice is the Ten of Swords. It's a release. You need to release something now. Something where you maybe have felt constantly betrayed, dear group 3s, so that you can move to something that is your own treasure, where you can open up your Pandora's box of beautiful things, your wow. Let's see. For the advice. Wow. Ace of Swords, a new beginning. So for advice, lots of, wow, these are all swords. Okay, I take back what I was saying. A lot of air. I feel like your 2 weeks ahead is about communication, a lot of communication, standing up for yourself, putting things down on paper, approaching the bank, writing your proposal, cutting off someone, ending a cycle, saying goodbye. Beautiful, powerful. There's an end of a situation, but it comes with a new beginning. But I look at this sword, you being like knighted. Isn't that lovely? Spirit is saying that your letting go is like a test of faith, I feel, and it's your letting go of something and cutting something out and taking the bull by the horns, and something, your actions lead to you being honored in some way and being taken swiftly. Maybe you haven't acted because you're afraid, right here, but gosh, this thing about action here, yours is even stronger. Group 2 also got this thing about acting, but yours is very strong. Like yours is very much about writing something or speaking out. Gosh, I can't tell you how similar the reading, these threads, even last week there were these threads of like the similar message, but each journey was so different, each of the readings, right? And this being taken to calmer water here with the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. I want to get one more for the overall. It's like, gosh, group 3, what I feel you are being guided to is you want independence. I know this says collaborate. It's if for you, collaboration is the thing, this new partnership. It's like you're leaving another partnership to start a new one. For some of you, it is about, there's so much here about independence. This partnership that you're moving into honors your independence. For others, it's about you being sovereign. You are moving out on your own, starting something that is yours, but your collaboration is in having the right people to serve different purposes, to do different things for you. You know, there's a strong sense of independence here, of weaving your own coat of many colors. I love that. Ants are industrious, but they do work in collaboration. So you can work in collaboration, but something needs to honor your independence. And it's like your words, your actions are the thing that helps you be knighted, be crowned. Something about your actions leads to victory, some kind of victory. That's what that is saying. Wow. Maybe, okay, let's get one more. I love this. Page of Wands. A new beginning. Let's leave it there like that. Why is the Page of Wands reversed? I thought there was one. Okay, why is the Page of Wands reversed? Spirit. Wow. You know, I've just got to say, and I just felt that Page of Wands had a message, and it's saying, don't be afraid. Really, this is such a week, 2 weeks of you creating, surprising yourself. You might have been afraid, but now you are. Surprise yourself, Group 3. Surprise yourself and do that thing that you are afraid to do. Just do it. Just do it. This is you, all your experience. This is you standing, the independence you've worked hard for. Maybe you've been confronted with resistance, but this is you, this opportunity for you to do something beautiful for yourself, I feel. It's like a step in the direction of you weaving your own coat of many colors. Gosh. Okay, Group 3, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this has helped you. I wish you all the best on this journey, and I send you lots of love. I'd love to get your feedback on how this sat for you. I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Group 4. Oh, I love this. Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. And I was going to say you've got this new beginning. So everyone's got lovely new beginning energy with Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords. But there's some, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, some tricky situation. Hasn't been easy for you, but look at you, and you've chosen this red. So you are raring to go. 5 is a change. A rebirth is assured, and you are ready to stand in your power and take action. I feel a lot of action here. So you might have been caught up in some kind of destructive pattern. It could be an addiction, or an addiction to someone, or a relationship that has been destructive for both parties, where you've both been staying in that and not doing something about it, right? Whatever that something is. Here, what could work against you is you staying in that pattern, that negative cycle. This is like, the 3 of Swords is a lot of pain. It's like staying where the pain is, or not being willing to confront the pain, Group 3. But working for you is the 2 of Coins, is a willingness to find balance. let's see as we go along. So you have the 8 of the Strength card in the reverse. You might be a Leo, but it's showing up in the reverse. It's like abdicating your power. So that's what I feel you have been doing here. It's like, and that's where you are, but where you are moving, or where you have the chance to move, is so powerful. So I think that you've been handing your power over here, group 4. You've been giving your power over to someone or something that has been a bit destructive for you. It's kept you trapped in some way. It's like not seeing your own agency, your own ability to create something new. But around you is this new beginning, this maybe an offer comes in, Page of Swords, like something that is different, that is powerful, that is honest. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to get one for the Devil. Oh, okay. Right. Wow. It's time to free yourself now. It's time to free yourself. I'm going to put the 8 of Swords. I did a video on the 8 of Swords. And please, if this resonates for you, do that exercise. I think it's very powerful about freeing yourself. But I feel with you, you need to look at where you've kept your heart trapped. You might, this is a 6 and that's a 6. It's like you've kept yourself stuck in some old relationship. Could be work, could be love, but that it's almost time for you to move on. I feel this thing has kept you seeing yourself as small, or kept you being underpaid. It could even be a relationship where it's kept you both stuck. And you've stayed there because of it's something from the past, relationship or work or whatever. It's like loyalty, but you're needing to be loyal to yourself now, group 4. Working for you is, I feel you are needing to work towards balance in the weeks, 2 weeks ahead. And that starts with you. See, this big cup that you're looking at, that big cup is for you. It's about, I think that your next 2 weeks is about looking at how you love yourself, group 4. Because it's almost like taking your focus off this relationship or whatever this is, and looking at how you love yourself. How do you give to yourself? And I really believe that when we start honoring ourselves, then other things start shifting. And I think that's where you are, dear hearts. In some kind of situation, you are needing to focus inward. There's a new beginning here waiting for you. The term that came to me now was a radical self-love, like loving yourself with passion. A rebirth is assured, but it's requiring you to look within and show yourself the love that maybe you have shown others. Maybe you have shown your work. Maybe you have shown your family. Now it's time for you, is what I'm getting. With the Strength card here, let's get there's this. You are needing to shift this around now. This way you don't, both the Strength card and the Devil card can speak about ego games, and that is us too, playing games on ourselves. So maybe you convinced yourself that you don't have the right to that future, that vision, that wish that you want, that future that you want, let's say. So look at that. What's that future, and what little steps can you take towards that? But I feel like for you, okay, Group 4, I feel like you are just at the visioning stage of this particular thing. You're not behind or ahead or whatever. In this particular thing, you are at the stage of visioning. What is this that has kept you trapped? What does it look like if you let it go? If you focus on healing your heart, if you focus on if you focus on healing your heart. But I think that the action that you do, the biggest action you do, is turning inward and seeing how you love yourself and being radically loving towards yourself in the next 2 weeks. And then you can reassess at the end of those 2 weeks and see how much you've shifted. Maybe you'll even see that you start to see the possibilities of reaching that goal that you thought you could never have, that dream, that vision. Like, let's say you've been in a job for so long and that's all you've ever seen yourself in, and this 2 weeks focusing or just observing this, noting this, how you've kept yourself stuck because of this, just interrogating that in a light way, how you've seen yourself as not worthy, how you've not envisioned that possibility. Then looking at this dream, just visioning it, what would that ideal be? If I were free, what would that look like? But your actions, your main focus is this. I would love to know in 2 weeks' time what starts being revealed to you about this dream, what possibilities have opened up. I so believe in that. Maybe this offer comes in. Oh my goodness, I love this. So group 3 also got the Page of Wands in reverse, and then they got the Magician. So a magical new beginning, a new scratching post for you, group 4. So some kind of offer coming in that can, this is what I feel, you do this work and this comes in. Or maybe this offer has come in but you're not sure of it. But when I look at it, it looks like a powerful offer. 1, it's honest. 2, it gives you joy, like cats get joy from scratching their posts, right? And it's like the possibilities. It just opens up so many possibilities with the Magician there. Your rebirth is assured, group 4. And I'm coming back to this, the Empress. This is this radical self-love. And seeing your worth, there's a new beginning here in the way you love yourself. And I think that's where it's starting. That then opens yourself up to these, oh, goodness me, I've now been approached by, like, wow. I never would have thought. So the premier university, and I was stuck here, or this, whatever it is, Gosh, I love this. There's an ending, rebirth. Death is about rebirth. A rebirth is assured. Group 4, I'm getting quite animated here for you. And this new beginning, here's you being willing to look at the possibilities. I feel like this, because this is in your advice, is saying, be willing to, you don't have to, if you're afraid, let go of the shore. It's not time yet. This is your work. This is your work on seeing your worthiness and just looking at these things. But you can stay safely on the shore and just start dreaming. Start dreaming. Start dreaming, group 4. And be open to fiery new beginnings. Just open yourself up and be willing to let go when the time is right. It's like divine guidance, but do that work. Okay, group 4, I'm going to leave it there. I loved this reading and I send you lots of love. I'd love to get your feedback, by the way. Sending you loads and loads of love, and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye.